Hello and welcome to the channel. So today I've got another product from EVDance. They've got a wide array of electric vehicle charging accessories. I've done a review for the regular mobile charger. I've done one for the smart charger. And what I have here now is an extension cable for charging. They do have a few options of this, but what I have here is the one for the NACS extension cable. And you might be thinking, well, use case for this. And so it varies, right? What this does is, this is not your regular extension cable that you use to plug into your 1450 and you can plug something into it. What this does is you plug in your connector into this and it gives you an extra 40 feet of cable. So thinking about cases where if you have to park in a case where you can't park in your garage, but you have your charger set up in your garage, just like this, and you can't park in your garage and you're parking outside, but the cable is not long enough, this is where this comes in. Or you are visiting people and you have an outlet to plug into, but you can't park in that space where the outlet is close enough to, and you need to extend that. This is where it's going to come in handy for you. We've had cases where, for example, the floor of a garage here, we recently did, epoxy, and we did garage floors, and for a couple of days we couldn't park in here, and so the cars were both outside, and the charging connector was not long enough to reach the car outside where we have located right now. And I wish I had this at that time because we could have just charged the cars in, but no. So we have to go to a supercharger and charge a little bit extra. Different scenarios. That kind of case, I've seen a lot of folks that just don't have space in the garage and they run the cable outside. And so if that's you, this is something, like I said, they have other options too. They have one, this is the NACS to your primary Tesla chargers or the cars that have the NACS ports. They have the ones that have the non-NACS ports. So definitely check them out, EVDance, and kind of see what options they have if you're in the market for this. While we're here, this, according to what I've read, this will work with your wall connectors up to 50 amps. So definitely will support the full 48 amps on your wall connector. It will work with their EVDance's portable mobile chargers. I'm going to also test and see if it works with a Tesla mobile connector. There's something I read that kind of said, Tesla doesn't allow that, but I will test to see if it works with the regular mobile connector, and we'll go from there. But let's just see what we have in this package. One thing I'll say I like about EVDance is their packaging always comes in clutch. Like, this is just a cable, but still it comes in a bag. Everything that I work with them always comes in this bag. And so in the bag, whoa, this is heavy duty. You've got the manual and the cable. And yes, this cable is it's pretty solid. And so in the manual, there's not much to it. It just kind of tells you, what it is. And so of course you've got the 40-foot cable, and you've got the two ends of that cable. And so this is your NACS end that goes into your car, and then this end over here, this is the end where you will plug your actual connector to. And I like this too because it's got a cover, so you don't have to leave this just open by itself. You can, when it's not in use, you can put that cover on top, and it protects that from dust and water. This does say it is, it's just gonna pull up the box over here. It does say it is waterproof, and so again, this will go up to 50 amps maximum. The maximum this will put out is 48 amps, so definitely will cover wall connector. Mobile connector does 32 amps, so definitely covered there. You've got a cable gauge that tells you the cable gauge operating temperature. It will work from low -22 degrees up to 122 Fahrenheit. You can store it even lower and higher than that. It's IP66 rated. It will do up to 12 kilowatt max. Again, I think this goes up to 11 kilowatt. So you definitely got your cover there. It's 40 feet. Tesla does not sell extension cables as far as I know. This will not work for superchargers. So let's just get that out clear right now. This is not for superchargers. This is for home charging. It will not for superchargers. Do not try to use it as a supercharger. You're gonna burn yourself, burn your car, damage yourself. So you've got the blue here. It's you can actually lock this too. It's got like a little lock. And so let's just see what that looks like. If I take this and then we're gonna push that in, and that's in, and then you can lock it. And when you lock it, it's not coming off. If you unlock it, you simply pull out and that's it. So when you want to charge, push it in, keep it in the lock position, and that's it. You notice this did not come on. So me just plugging it into this did not trigger a charging session. This is still unplugged. It's not until this gets connected to a car that it will start charging. You also have the button here like you have your regular charger. So on this, there's a button too for you to use to unplug the car. And so I have molded my car down my driveway. I will show you my regular wall connector, how far it goes, and I'm going to show you how you can get to it with this. Okay, so right now I'm going to take my wall connector and I'm going to run the cable out all the way, and this is as far as it goes. So I can't even, if I park this car back here, I can't even get to plugging it in. It's gonna be basically like that. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the EVDance connector and I'm going to plug it in, lock it, and then set that down. Okay, so I think pushing the button did not really do anything with waking it up. When I plug it in, I did get the blue light and it tells me ready to charge. So go, I got a blue light. I have the ready to charge. And I'm actually gonna go in and I'm gonna say to start charging. And if you look on here, it did detect that I'm not on a regular Tesla charger. So it picked it up as a third-party charger. You can see it's not showing me the Tesla charger, which if I was plugging directly, this typically will show the Tesla wall charger. But the key thing here now is you can see if I go to the charging screen, you can see I have it set to this location is 48 amps. And on here, you'll see how now it's going up. Looking at a charge, the amperage up there to make sure it's gonna go up to 48. And you can see it's now currently 11 kilowatts. And yes, it's at 48. So it is gonna pull the 48 as said. And so it works. So let's go check with the mobile connector and see is that any different. Okay, so now I've got a mobile connector, the mobile charger plugged in. You can see that's lit up, and I've got a cable. It's connected in there. Then I come in here. It does tell me this charging equipment not ready. Okay, so on the website they did say it is not compatible with Tesla mobile charger, and this is what I wanted to test and see. So yes, unfortunately it does not work with a Tesla mobile charger. According to them, it's a Tesla restriction that's causing this. And so it works with the wall connector, but not with the mobile charger. So yeah, unfortunately, nothing we can do there. All right, so feedback from using this. One, it works well with your wall connector. Perfect. We got the maximum amperage and kilowatts from that. No issues. It works with if you're using EVDance's portable mobile chargers. It works good. For whatever reason, Tesla has it where the mobile connector, the mobile charger will not communicate with this. I like that it has that locking mechanism you can use to lock with this, and you can also cover this up when not in use. The button on here will it will stop charging, and it will let you eject the cable from the car. The button does not open the charge port, but it will unlock the charger and let you pull it out. The cable on this, it's pretty thick, and I'm looking at the cable from the wall connector and I'm trying to compare them, and it's thicker, which honestly just goes to show the quality in this product. And I think I've reviewed this even with the mobile connectors, the mobile chargers, and I found that the mobile chargers have a lot more thicker cable than even Tesla's mobile charger. So I think that's one thing that I would say these guys don't skimp on, is that quality. So that's really good there. So honestly, I can't think of anything with this. I wish it worked with Tesla's mobile connector, but unfortunately it does not. But if you don't have a mobile connector and you get one from EVDance, I will have links in this video for you to use, and discount codes for you to use also. If you don't have a mobile connector, if you get one of theirs, and they have ones that actually, just fairly speaking, better than Tesla mobile connectors. They have smart connectors that have got screen. You can actually see and get reports and everything from the mobile charger. You can control with the app also. So if you're getting a mobile charger, I'll say check them out for sure. This will work well with this. So you get two in one. You get the strong cable, you get a mobile charger, and you're good to go. If you have a wall connector at your house, you don't have the space for it to charge at one time in the same spot, here you go. Answer yes for you. It's 40 feet, it's pretty long, and it works pretty well. If you're gonna put this outside and you're worried about closing the garage door on it, there's things you can do to help with that. You can get pool noodles, right, and just cut it in half to put over this. I've seen some other kit out there too where they sell like charging cable protector. I honestly think where this cable is set up to, I think if you should be fine, even if you don't have anything covering it, but should not be a problem at all with you put the garage door over this. As long as it's not kinked or crimped in any way, then you should be fine. And as always, if you found this helpful, don't forget to share this with folks that it might be useful for. Like the video. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit that button. As always, thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.